Ever wonder what's really happening behind those polished airport walls? It's not just overpriced coffee and moving walkways. Airports are packed with secrets, some clever, some creepy, and a few that are downright shocking. From hidden surveillance zones to psychological tricks designed to make you spend more, these places are built to control your every move without you even realizing it. But once you know what to look for, you can travel smarter and avoid getting played. In this video, we're revealing 15 airport secrets the airlines and airport staff hope you never discover. And at the end, I'll share a bonus tip that could save your time, money, and sanity after you land. Let's dive in. 15. The surveillance charging seat trap. You spot a seat near the security checkpoint with a charging port. Jackpot, right? Not quite. What most people don't realize is that many charging stations are placed in areas optimized for passenger observation. Airports install hidden microphones and cameras to collect data on where people gather, how long they stay, and how they behave under stress. While you're texting your family or checking your flight, airport systems may be recording your facial expressions, conversations, and even body language, especially near TSA zones. Pro tip: use a portable charger, and if you need to make a sensitive call or vent about a delay, walk away from any high-traffic seating zones or security areas. Speaking of places you walk without thinking. 14. Carpet psychology. Cognitive friction. You're moving quickly through the terminal, and then suddenly you slow down without meaning to. Ever notice that? That's not by accident. Airports use something called cognitive friction. They switch flooring from tile to carpet at strategic locations to mess with your pace. The soft texture forces you to walk slower, feel more relaxed, and spend more time in nearby shops or food courts. Slower travelers are easier to manage, less likely to crowd security, and more likely to spend impulsively. Pro tip: stay alert to your pace. Walk with intention, especially if you're on a tight schedule. Don't let their carpets trap your time. Now, while you're slowing down, there's another seemingly innocent feature that could be far more dangerous than it looks. 13. The filthy fountain illusion. You just made it through security, you're dehydrated, and there it is. A gleaming water fountain. Tempting, right? But be careful. Airport fountains are hotbeds for bacteria. Most are cleaned infrequently, and hundreds of passengers touch the buttons and nozzles every single day. That fountain might look clean, but the biofilm, mold, and bacteria levels can be worse than a gas station bathroom. Pro tip: bring an empty reusable bottle and fill it at filtered stations. If none are available, buy a sealed bottle, or ask a nearby restaurant to fill your bottle with filtered water. But here's the kicker. While you're worrying about hydration, the airport may already have a file on you. 12. You might already be on a watch list without knowing it. You may think you're just another face in the crowd, but behind the scenes your name could already be flagged. Airlines and airport staff don't just rely on your boarding pass. They have access to internal systems that track passenger behavior, sometimes going back years. If you've ever made multiple complaints, requested too many flight changes, missed a connection and got loud, or even had a post about an airline go viral, your profile might already be tagged, and that tag can affect everything: how you're treated at the gate, how flexible they are if something goes wrong, and whether you get the benefit of the doubt when delays strike. Pro tip: always stay calm, especially if things get tense. Gate agents remember passengers who are respectful, and they're far more likely to help you out if you treat them like allies, not enemies. But here's the twist. While they're monitoring your attitude, something far more invasive is happening to your luggage. Let's talk about that next. 11. The X-ray gauntlet for checked luggage. Once your bag disappears behind the counter, its journey begins through some of the most advanced scanning systems on the planet. Explosive detection, 3D imaging, chemical sniffers. Your luggage is analyzed in seconds for suspicious materials or packaging patterns. The goal isn't just to identify contraband, but to detect anomalies. Things like unusually dense bundles of clothes, electronics stacked together, or even certain toiletry shapes. Pro tip: keep your bag organized. Use packing cubes, don't wrap gifts, and don't bury electronics under clothing. It makes it easier for scanners to identify what's inside and reduces your risk of a delayed or pulled bag. Speaking of things getting pulled, sometimes even passengers with paid tickets get left behind. 10. The overbooking algorithm hustle. You bought your ticket, selected your seat, showed up on time, and still got bumped from the flight. Welcome to overbooking. Airlines overbook flights daily, using algorithms based on years of travel data. If too many people show up, someone's getting left behind. And if you're not elite status or checked in early, that someone could be you. Pro tip: always check in exactly 24 hours before your flight. Arrive early and speak up if they start asking for volunteers. You might negotiate perks or prevent being bumped altogether. Now imagine something serious happens in midair. You might not even know it. 9. Secret in-flight emergency codes. If there's a death, medical emergency, or serious issue on board, airlines won't announce it directly. Instead, they use code phrases like Jim Wilson, Bright Star, or HR situation. These are quietly broadcast to alert crew and ground staff without alarming passengers. The goal? Keep things calm, discreet, and under control while handling a potentially life-threatening issue mid-flight. Pro tip: if you hear a strange or overly formal announcement, don't panic. The crew is trained to handle emergencies, and they've practiced these scenarios. Now let's bring this conversation back down to earth. Specifically, the overpriced traps waiting near your gate. 8. Airport ATM fee trap. You need quick cash and spot an ATM just steps from your boarding zone. But here's the problem. That machine could be charging you a hidden 10 to 15% fee. Airport ATMs are often managed by private vendors, not major banks. That means low transparency, sky-high fees, and awful exchange rates, especially if you're using a foreign card. Pro tip: if you must use an ATM, look for one attached to an actual bank inside the terminal. Better yet, bring cash or use a travel card with no foreign transaction fees. And now, let's wipe down one of the most disgusting surfaces in travel history. 7. The tray table biohazard. It might look clean, but your tray table could be harboring bacteria from 5 other passengers. Between flights, most cleaning crews do a visual tidy, not a sanitizing wipe down. Tray tables, seat belts, and armrests are rarely disinfected and are touched by hundreds of hands every day. Pro tip: bring disinfectant wipes and clean every surface you'll touch. Focus on the tray, seat buckle, headrest, and touchscreen. Bonus points if you wipe your overhead bin handle too. And speaking of things you touch, let's talk about your wallet. 6th airport price gouging tactics. A bottle of water for $6? A sandwich for $14? That's not just inflation, that's strategy. Once you pass through TSA, you're stuck in a captive shopping zone. Limited options plus tired travelers equals big profits. Airport vendors pay high rents and mark up prices aggressively to recover costs. Pro tip: pack snacks like nuts, granola bars, and fruit leather, and carry an empty water bottle to refill post-security. Many airports now have free filtered stations hidden near restrooms or gates. Ever wonder what happens to a lost bag no one claims? It might be auctioned off, with your stuff inside. 5. The secret auction of your lost luggage. If a suitcase goes unclaimed for 90 days, it doesn't stay locked in a warehouse. It's sold off to the highest bidder at luggage auctions. Buyers bid blind and get whatever's inside. Sometimes electronics, sometimes souvenirs, sometimes personal heirlooms. Pro tip: always tag your bag inside and out. Include a card with your contact information, hotel details, and flight number. If it's lost, follow up daily until it's recovered. And now, let's step inside a luxury experience that most travelers walk right past. 4. The lounge access secret. Think airport lounges are only for business travelers and first-class passengers? Think again. Many lounges offer affordable day passes, some as low as $30. And if you have a travel credit card, you might already have free access through Priority Pass or Lounge Key. Pro tip: Download the Lounge Buddy app to check prices, access options, and amenities in your airport. It's one of the best travel upgrades you can buy. Let's talk about the biggest time-related illusion airlines use to keep their ratings high. 3. The fake early arrival trick. Congratulations, we've arrived 20 minutes early. Not so fast. Airlines pad their flight times on purpose to make it seem like they're more punctual. It improves their stats and avoids complaints, but you didn't land early. You landed on time with an inflated schedule. Pro tip: use sites like FlightAware to track your flight's true average time. Plan connections and airport pickups based on real data, not airline spin. And while you rest on board, someone else might be resting too. 2. Sleeping pilots are standard. Yes, your pilot might be asleep mid-flight, and that's exactly how it should be. On long-haul flights, pilots are required to take regulated breaks. While one sleeps in a rest pod, the co-pilot and autopilot manage the controls. Pro tip: don't be alarmed. In aviation, a well-rested crew is safer than an exhausted one. These protocols are designed to keep you safe, not to cut corners. Now for one of the strangest tricks airlines pull just to protect their profits. 1. Ghost flights. Empty planes flying to nowhere. Ever boarded a nearly empty plane? You may have flown on a ghost flight. Airlines are required to use their landing slots to keep them. If they cancel too many flights, they risk losing those prime times to competitors. So they fly empty jets to keep the schedule alive, even if it's a money loser. Pro tip: if you're on a nearly empty flight, ask to change seats for more comfort. With fewer passengers, flight attendants can often accommodate without issue. Bonus secret: the bathroom rush trap and how to avoid it. Here's one final secret that can save your sanity. Everyone rushes to the first bathroom they see after landing, creating chaos and long lines. But if you walk just 60 seconds deeper into the terminal, you'll find cleaner, quieter bathrooms with no wait. Skip the stampede. Your dignity will thank you. So, which of these shocked you the most? Or have you spotted these tricks yourself? Drop your story in the comments. We read everyone. And don't miss our guide to 10 packing mistakes that make TSA hate you. You'll discover even more ways to breeze through security. Like this video if it opened your eyes to airport manipulation. Subscribe for more travel secrets. And as always, safe travels.